Hello again. So this should be our last video for this topic. We're on the topic of safety. Two things I want to talk about in this video. One is hand washing, and then the other is reporting child abuse. But as far as hand washing is concerned, children are not born knowing how to wash their hands. And so it's up to us to teach them how to wash their hands. So we want to be at the sink with the kids. We want to show them how to let the water run, how to put the soap in their hands away from the water, scrub their hands for 20 seconds, and then rinse. All right, don't let them put the soap in their hand and then put their hand right under the water because it just runs right off. And they all do that. We have to show them how to wash their hands. So spend the time with them early, teach them how to wash their hands the right way, and then they'll do it later. Fine. Make sure they grab the paper towel, dry their hands, and then throw it away. If they're turning off the faucets, then we're supposed to teach them how to use the paper towel to turn off the faucet and then throw the paper towel away. But if you've got a line of kids and you're washing their hands, then just let the water run. That's okay. They don't have to turn it off. But a very important skill that kids need to learn. And if we teach them the right way from the very beginning, they won't stand there and play with it. We teach them how to do it right. It takes some time and it takes a lot of patience, but it's worth it. Washing their hands, 20 seconds. Okay. Next thing I want to talk about is reporting child abuse. And you get a whole training on this, so I don't want to spend too much time on it. But remember that because we work with children, we are having to report to Child Protective Services if a child comes to us and cries out about some type of abuse. It's our job, and so we have to do it. Of course, you can get support if you need support, if you want to talk to a supervisor first and get some information together. But the bottom line is it's our individual responsibility. So there's what, children can come to you and tell you that something's happening, or you can observe. And if you observe things, take good notes, and then, you'll be able to share that with the person on the phone when you call them. And there are a couple of ways to report child abuse. One is you make the phone call. And now there's another way where you can report online if it's not an emergency. If it's just something that you're watching or it's going to take time, you can report it online. But an emergency, something that happens like to the face and you see it right when they come in, a laceration, a big bruise that's brand new, something very serious that's brand new, you can make the phone call and make something happen right away. And CPS decides how they handle those calls. But you just do your part and get it reported. So again, you have a whole training on that separately. I just wanted to kind of mention that during this time we're talking about safety. That's all I have as far as safety. The only other thing about health that I wanted to mention and throw in here is we talked about washing hands, but I also want to talk about keeping their tables and chairs clean so that they're not sharing germs. Wiping down their tables. There are 3 sprays that we need to use. We need to use soap, water, and a bleach mix, bleach with water. Those chairs and tables need to be wiped down every time they eat. And that helps us not spread so many germs, because that's what kids do, they spread germs. Another way to help with that is to teach them how to cough. We cough in our elbows, and so we teach the kids that. Okay, we don't cough in our hands because then our hands have all the germs and then we touch everything. So we teach the kids to cough in their elbow. We teach them to sneeze in their elbow. Okay, they don't cover like this because that puts the germs right here. I think that should cover health items. And this will be the last video for this topic. So thank you for watching these. Get busy on your trainings that you have to do online. Get those done and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks. Bye-bye.